No problem, no problem. And then we have a database, and could be an Access database or a SQL Server database. Actually, we have already made for you an Access database. It's easier for several reasons because it's you don't need to install anything else. It's already running without problems. Just need the VPC connection that we manage directly. And you don't need to have access on the client, basically. Otherwise, with SQL, then you should have an installation more complex. Yeah, but I mean, we can anyway upgrade later on to SQL in case there would be the need. Probably not. But, then, so we will see that part later. And then into software and drivers, we have installation packages where we have the task user setup that is for the dongle, and then yes, then we have this distribution to be installed, and then the software itself. Okay. And then of course we have.
If possible, if we started with SQL, it will be because Access usually not a stable database. This is my view as developer.
Well, yes, I could say yes. I mean, it's but for the use that we do for the database, it's really not an issue. Actually, okay, I would prefer to start with Access, and then maybe in the coming days we could do SQL. Yeah,
it will be free and no problem to change to SQL.
No.
Okay, because you will send us SQL file only.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Of course, you would need either to install SQL if you already have. Okay, so no problem. Okay, so we start with the ASP user setup.
If I lost Google,
that's your problem.
My problem. There's no way to replace.
Of course, there is. There are. Okay. This is the protection of the software, so that's the most important part of the software.
Of course, I know.
If you damage that,
yes,
no problem. You just send us back the dongle, the damaged one, and we will replace it. I don't know, probably no just problem. The cost of 70 euros or something, whatever. But if you lost it, then you have to rebuy the software because we could not know if it is true or not. Sorry, but that's the way of working. All right, let's see. This should be already in, but let's try just to be sure. And then we have the software itself. Well, let me see one thing first. That's for the dongle, the ASP drivers. Yes, I will show you. 1947.
1947.
Yes.
To check? No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah. And then into here, into pen drive, we also have these licenses, where, of course, we have a license for each download. Okay, so now, this is the software, basically. Yes, of course, same, but we don't have the license yet, so I browse for the license file into this license. This is the 19.1, yes. Okay, we don't have the database yet, but that's fine. All right, so this is the part of where we select the database. Actually, this is one extra thing. The database, if you have 3 licenses, and means probably 3 people that we work on the software, logically it would be to have a single database where they will access on that. Okay, so can we copy that already on the network?
Okay.
Up to you. We could also copy it in here and later on put it on as you want.
Okay, let me create one folder.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure.
If any time I want to change the password database, it is available. If I want
Yes,
to
yes,
okay,
no problem.
So we can
Anything
install,
you have
yes, you can install locally.
locally, and then we
yes,
copy
yes,
it and change.
Yes.
I will show you how
Yes,
to do
yes.
it. No problem. All right, so we have a database folder in here. So we take this one and the basic. Well, just anywhere I can copy this. You see D or E drive? D? I create a new folder just in case database. This is an empty database, but it has already the extractor, so you can we can start.
Central data.
Yeah. All right. So from here, we just add a connection to access for the moment. We just browse where we have our database. So that's it. We have now the connection. We select that. So from here we can handle. We could add other path basically. So you could copy then later on the server and browse for that. That's easy. Okay, select.
Resolution. Change
Yeah.
resolution.
That should work anyway.
There's one.
Yeah. Here we are. That's the software, and then we can start. The training. So the installation itself is pretty simple, as you see.
If I want to change it, database,
Change database. Correct. You have the same window as we saw before.
Yes.
So it's pretty easy.
That's
And
easy.
of
It is so easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Easy life.
Okay.
All right. We start the training. Need another people or? Okay. There's a problem with the tongue. Let's see. Okay, let me see one thing. Doesn't like this resolution, I don't know why. Oh, I'm sorry. Should be
This must be
more. Change.
okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't fit. Oh no, right. Yes. No, sorry. Seems to be hidden. It changes. Okay. Only one thing I would want to see. This is administrator of the machine.
Yes.
Sure. I've changed. It's normal.
You have to install by.
No, it's just to
Resolution, no, resolution, you choose another resolution.
Yeah, but yeah, you shouldn't get it all.
Okay, no problem. It is warming. No,
yeah. No, in fact. All right, should be fine now. Let's see.
But you use license 2 times. Why?
No, because I've set to run as administrator, so as a different user, it asking me just to select the license. But the license, it's always the same, so it's just, yeah. Should be okay now. Okay, we'll ask about this message, about the resolution, because it's...
No, it is, you have to change 1 second to that.
For the, yeah, right, okay, now I understand.
Yes, you change to that resolution.
But we don't have, does not fit to that resolution, isn't it? I think it is asking for 1024 that we don't have, so just keep it at the highest, and that's it. All right, here we are. And then, well, already that we are into here before starting the training. From here, all the time, you have this online support. If you want, we can also try now. So you just press this. You don't have a connection in here?
Yes, there's no network now.
Okay. This one,
yes,
correct. Internet access. Yeah. All right, let's try. So you go from that is from any software, so from any client basically. So you go into online support. Okay, here we have 2 options. Basically, you can start chatting with an operator on the office. So we try this.
What's the time for they work?
From 8:30 till 5, probably something like that. 5:30. Okay. It might be. So. They know. Basically, you type your name and the company, of course. It's very easy. So let's see who is in the office now. Anyway, then in here, they will then be able to connect to your PC and control eventually for any problem or questions, whatever. Would you want to see how she's connected to your PC, or doesn't?
No.
It's okay.
Through TeamViewer, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, a second option, and they can.
Do you have a firewall or something that could block TeamViewer? Shouldn't be.
Yes. So it can, when we want to connect, we can see it.
Okay. Disconnected already. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's it. So pretty simple, straightforward. Okay. So I think we can start the training. A few questions before to start. So till now, who is making the designs and how do you do? You do it on paper or something? Do you have a technical sheet for that? Okay. Okay. Okay.
The color.
Okay. These are the colors. Now this. Okay. We are on TV.
Yes, say hello. There's no reply. About your name.
Sorry.
Check your name.
Yeah, indeed, as I was thinking. Because the fact is that either a server installation, either the 3 dongles.
Two choice.
Yes.
Server or 3.
3, yes. Because the point is that if I put you the server instead of the dongle, then you have access on every PC where you have installed the software, of course 3 at the same time. But if then I add also the 3 dongles, then you could have 6 software basically, 6 licenses.
If I install on server, only 3 clients can use it
At the same time.
At the same time.
Yes. But you could install on the
Yes,
PC, for
understand.
example.
Yes, yes.
But the only thing is that if you install on the server, then it will stay into the company. That's the point. If you have the needs to go on the laptop, then we need
Anyone
the
can
dongle.
connect? Yes, yes.
Yeah, we need the physical dongle. That's yeah.
But also there's one problem on server. If I install on server, I have only one dongle.
Yes, correct.
Okay, if I have any problem in the dongle, my work will stop.
That's also true.
Because
that's also
this-
true.
because I have-
That's also true. No,
Okay.
no, that's clear.
Okay, give me another dongle. Give me another dongle from client. This to save my site.
So you mean one server
Yes,
and
one
then
client.
one dongle?
Yes, at least this no.
Well, that's not 100%.
I am
I mean,
logic.
you pay for this.
I am logic.
No, okay, but you have paid for the number of licenses.
Okay,
in
I
the
have one
sense.
problem.
No,
Okay, give
that's
me
clear, that's
another
clear.
server, another dongle server. If I have problem in the dongle, what I can do? My
That's
work will
clear.
stop.
That's clear. That's clear.
And I think.
But I think that the first point is that to understand if you would need to work outside the company, because if you need that anyway, I go
Okay,
for that.
I will stop that. I will stop that. Okay, but I have also another problem. If I have a problem in the dongle, what I can do?
No, that's clear.
I will
we
stop
would
my
do-
work.
No, okay. What we could do, I think, we could send you an extra dongle, empty. So in case you have a problem, you just replace that, and then we activate that. So I think we could do something
Must
like
be
that.
activate.
But no, I cannot give it to you already.
What?
Come on. If I give you...
No, you wanted to stop my work.
No, I don't.
No, you wanted to stop my
So
work.
we go with for
No,
this.
no, you want to stop my work.
No, I
That's
don't
what you know.
Please. Now we go for this then.
Okay, after 8 o'clock, I have problem in the dongle. What I can do? Give me the option. And give me the solution. Give me the solution.
But I mean, it's not that normal that you have. I mean, we have 3 dongles
We
now.
are working 24 hours.
Okay, that's
7
clear.
days.
That's clear.
What I can do? This man cannot
We have.
sleep.
We have.
Cannot sleep.
You don't sleep? Never. Oh, poor man.
So
Now we have 3 dongles. I give you those 3 dongles. So in case of problem with one of them, you have other 2.
I have also 2.
You have
If I have
two.
problem in one, if I have problem on one, I have 2.
Yes,
Okay, so I can work.
you can work.
Yes.
So I give
But
you
if I
3
install on the
dongles.
server,
No, we don't go for the server.
forget server now.
Forget. Otherwise, we
No,
just
I
get
like
into
server.
trouble. I know it's from one point of view it's better, but I mean, if you are thinking, yeah, these kind of problems that might happen, it's not that common anyway, but it might happen. Then I would go for the single dongles, the 3 dongles. That's it. Yeah, we just put the database on the server, that's fine. So all the, one thing of course, if then one laptop will go outside working whatever, then we need to copy the database. That's it, it's pretty easy. Okay?
Yes.
So we go for those, right? Clear, simple?
For administration, it will be after one hour, eh? اشمعنى؟ لا مش شغال مكتب الفني. لا ما خد بالك انت كده كده حتى لو شغلت سيرفر هم كده كده 3 في نفس الوقت.
Can we print it out? Yeah.
كده كده هم 3 في نفس الوقت.
Then another issue, it is about the colors. So
About what?
the colors of the yarns.
We have our own areas.
Yeah, okay. And you have it physical yarns?
Yes.
Okay. Could you
I will
take
bring
one?
it.
Okay, fantastic. So we start doing these things up front with the training. With our,
You want to connect this system to part2 system, as I understand. Is correct?
for what?
To create production order directly.
It can be done, but I mean, was that discussed? I don't think so.
No, Mr. Engineer hasn't told me that, or he already agreed with you about that.
I didn't know that.
Really?
Not with me, of course.
Because yes, I understand company. I speak about
Yeah,
company.
yeah. We will see then. We will go through
When you
later.
come, we can ask.
Yeah.
We'll ask him.
It is possible, of course, but yeah, it must be understand the way of doing all these things, and it's not something we can do. I mean, now I'm here doing the training to teach the people start using the software, and doing this part as well. Does not fit into these 3 days. So, if they, I mean, it is possible, no problem at all. We can start talking maybe and understanding what is exactly your needs, and in the second step then we can do it, no problem. Otherwise we need longer time, of course. 3 days is just for training. We have the tools into the software.
You already did it
too,
before,
but of course we need to
You
understand.
already did it before?
Yes, yes, yes.
Connected that to part2. You know part2 system?
Yes, I think Barco, I'm not sure with Barco, but we have done with several
Or
systems.
ERP, or ERP.
Any ERP system.
Yes,
Yes, that's not a problem. So we can talk about and we take all the information, send to Spain and see if well how to proceed.
To finish the issue
Yeah.
of dongle,
Yeah.
if I choose server
Yes.
issue, you will
Yes.
send me new dongle to this page.
And I'm thinking because the point
I like to read the server.
and the server, I know. You know what? No, otherwise what we could do, let me think this way. We could do the server dongle for 2 systems, with 2 licenses,
Okay.
and 1 extra.
Okay.
Okay?
That's okay. That's okay. That
Good.
should be good.
So in this way, it's yeah,
It's more
you
simple.
always have an option.
Yes.
And I think 1 extra dongle, for example, on this
But
one.
they will send me server dongle.
No, in that case,
It
no.
will-
I will
no.
send it. I will send it in case it is broken.
Yes. No, you can send it without activate. And you activate another.
But
it will be better.
no, you know what? You know what? I'm just thinking because I mean it's not that I don't trust you, of course, but we cannot do it in January
You will
because
activate.
No, I know, but one day you could say, well, if it is broken, anyway, you have to send back. Because we have to have back the broken dongle.
Yes.
Okay, I can discuss with,
Yes, it will be better.
I think it's
Yes,
possible.
it is possible now. Yeah. You'll save my work.
No,
And then it's
good.
good.
That's good.
If I install on server, I will install my same way.
Yes,
And
correct.
can you shortcut for which file? For exe file?
From, you create a shortcut from the folder of, on the server. Yes.
Yes.
The same,
Same as
yes.
that one.
Yeah, that one, correct.
Yes. And it
So
will
just-
work directly. Maybe I need to install visual distribution files only on clients.
Yes,
Machine.
probably yes. Probably yes.
That's okay.
On the
We can
second
try.
one, the
Yes, I will install on
2013.
server and after that we can check. Yes, okay.
To install on the server, because at the moment the
But I
server
don't-
license,
License.
the server dongle is not yet activated. So we need to do it connecting on
okay.
with Kane. It's not a problem. We can do maybe
Yes,
this
okay.
afternoon or tomorrow.
Okay, no
whatever.
problem. Yes, okay. We will arrange that. I will take my boss. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
After that, you can send.
Just send me. Let me send an email just to be.
So it will be 2 licenses and 1 license.
Correct.
Will be.
Correct.
So what do you want to do? Tea?
Tea, yes. Thank you.
Sugar? Or without?
Some sugar, yes. Just one sugar.
can print production order from this system. Yes, it's correct.
Yes.
In the bus production, we have two.
Yeah, sorry.
وصلنا لحل حلو. السيرفر هننزل عليه دونجل ويشتغل على الاثنين بس، وواحد يقوم على الحركه.
Alright.
وده يبقى
Here we are. Okay. Yep.
We have two collections.
Yes. Okay. Very good.
Every collection we have this like this.
Right. This is Italian. Why is that?
Yes.
Is that a designer?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we have a few things to talk about colors. Let's say. Basically, I think your idea is also then to print it out the simulation out of our CAD software. So in order to, let's say, being able to reproduce the fabrics as more realistic as possible, we should then match the colors that we have into the system within your original colors. To do that, we have two ways basically. The first one is just to print it out our color atlas on your printer. By the way, could we have a printer in here as well?
Yes, we have.
Even later, but just to, okay. So the first one is to print it out the color book on your printer and then matching manually. The second option is to calibrate the printer with the systems and to have this spectrophotometer with me to do that, and with that piece of hardware read the colors straight from your samples, from the yarns, and then put it into the software. There are two different ways, and of course with the color calibration with the spectrophotometers, it's basically this one. So with this we go here, click, and we load the color, we make the color. And yeah, in this way it's somehow better, I would say, it's more precise.
This is your person.
Actually, this is one of our spectrophotometer, but in case you are interested, we could also sell to you or propose to you to buy whatever you want. It is from X-Rite. We don't make that, of course. It's a tool. It's an hardware. But if you want, yes, I could also sell to you this one. Or you can find with a better price. Just no problem. But of course, this change a little bit. The term that I should set up the color calibration within your printer. I can do it even later, no problem. Maybe this afternoon or to break time, whatever. So we could calibrate the printer, and then with that, you just load all your samples and everything. It's up to you. I mean, we can. And then another thing. Well, that's about the colors. So you can start thinking about it. Then the other thing is how to organize the database. So you have said that you have two collections per year already. So that's because basically into the data, I will show you later, but into the database we have basically a small structure way where we can define three, four elements, 3-4 criteria of how to store the designs. So season, normally it's one way, or collection, whatever. I don't know if you have brand names or specific customer requests, something like that. So that
Maybe
also could be.
we face some customer requests.
Okay, so maybe it could be considered. Maybe we could have on top your collection.
We work by number, collection number.
Collection number, okay, fantastic. So then it means that into that collection folder, let's say, it's into the database, but let's call it folder, and then you have all the design from that collection. So later on, all the time you would need to find a specific design. You can say, oh, it was into that collection. Of course, you can always search by the design number, but sometimes it's easier to, or if you don't remember the numbers, then you can go into the collection.
We work with the collection number, and in the same collection we divided them by the fabric name. We call it the name.
Okay.
Constructions. Like this, but also we have many time special requests from the customer.
For the customer, okay. So we could also create a specific folder for customers, so you know that into that area of exclusivity probably for that customer.
It's the main purpose of this.
Yeah. Okay. So that's fine. We could start if you want the training now.
بس الورقه واجيب له حتى ورقه الكوليكشن يبص عليها.
So then for the colors anyway, we need the printer. Yeah.
For the colors.
Which kind of printer you have?
Yes, you need color or region?
Inkjet colors. Inkjet. Yes. With of course the paper then you would want to use.
Yes, okay. شوف انا حضرتك
So those are all the colors, or they are for collection, the colors?
Color collection.
For this year. So every year you add some colors, maybe you
And,
something.
تمام ده فين؟ طب يلا لا بسرعه يلا بسرعه. يلا بسرعه الراجل. يلا بسرعه. ده كلام زي الفل.
So, sorry, are you going to install on all laptops anyway, or the other installation will be on a laptop as well?
Yes, we can install.
I'm just asking, okay? Because if then maybe for tomorrow or whatever, then we could also install on the others. So we could have the two laptops, my laptop. So I teach you all the things, and then you can try two people already, or maybe
We
using
can mention
mine.
here after that.
Sorry?
We can.
Yeah, of course. But it's just to have maybe another one so you can work contemporary. at the same time. Even tomorrow I have
خلينا الاول نخلي بس واحد بس بره.
But I have something.
One supervisor on the laptop and the two other.
on the desktop. No problem. No, okay, it's fine. Then we need just one. And then maybe you can also use
another
mine.
dongle for sure.
I got again the internet booking.
What's that?
Yeah, my ticket. I got it again with the email. But I'm here already. Don't see the need. Not trying.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It was probably not well planned. Yes, please. Not yet. So it's a good one.
Is upgraded directly from the college.
Yes.
It was 8 and up.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, so even on 7, they are prompting you to upgrade directly to 10. I got one from one customer.
From 7 to 10 directly?
Yes. Well, I don't know then if it is, but it is prompting to install, to upgrade to Windows 10 anyway. And I don't know if it is installing 8 and then
it is
maybe-
available from 8. Yes.
I don't know, I saw it, yeah, it was first time I saw on 7 in fact, but I'm sure. Alright, so yes.
So in the program you can print production order as moved by its details. How
What-
many total ends like that, all details like that?
We have a production sheet of course, we will see them.
For example, this is the production.
Okay, I perfectly understand. Okay, let's. This is from Penelope software, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
We call here is the collection number,
Yes,
the season,
yes,
fabric name,
okay.
and this is
All the details.
all the
yes.
details.
So yeah, this is our technical sheet, so it's.
This is your technical
Perfect. Yeah, it is. So who is making this design? Just curious. No problem. So yeah, this is one kind of information. If this is fine for you, this
Yes,
one,
it's
that's,
fine because they take this and they make it. This is a production order.
okay. What's in there?
The word.
Okay.
Is a read.
Okay. Yes.
The left and the word.
Okay.
The text.
Okay.
order.
The word order. 7 wide.
Okay. Okay.
7
Yes.
wide. 7
Ah yes.
blue. The weight.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
You can insert that information, of course.
In the web. It's the same. It's the same.
Yeah.
Word.
No. Okay. That's clear.
White PL2.
Yes.
White PL2.
Yes. Perfect. Ah yes.
Web.
We have already.
The web is the same web.
Yes. Okay. Fine.
Also here.
Yeah. Good. So. Season?
It's okay.
It is okay for you.
Yes.
Very good. So we are ready. Okay, so of course, what we would need to do, of course, now we can start with the training and seeing all the functions, all these things. But first of all, one important thing, as we said, are the colors, of course. Then from the colors, so we create what we call it a color set, color book, let's say. And then from that, we will create all the different yarn counts. Okay?
I don't know exactly, but I will ask if we have, because as you know, what is our color?
Well,
if we have them made it already before
yes.
the calibration, I will ask and
Well, actually,
it's our color.
yeah. This designer could send already the yarn
Yes.
set, color set. So we don't need to retype, let's say, the name, of course. Yes. Why not? If you have,
let me
if
ask,
you are
let me
into
know. Let me
contact
ask.
with this guy, then you could ask. You could ask
I
to
will
get
try.
this information.
I will try. Okay.
Then I mean, up to you. Otherwise, we have to retype the colors names and all these things. I mean, the colors anyway. We should have to read with the special.
Yes, I think we should.
That's for
I
the
think we
matching.
should. I think
But
we
then,
should.
if there's information about the name of the yarns, if the name of the colors are already into a Penelope system, then they could send us, I don't know, those information, so we just apply into the system. We don't have to retype. It's faster.
Yeah.
But
I think it is will be better.
Yeah.
ماشي خلاص اوكي ما هنشتغل ب اتش بي.
بس هيكون فرق في الالوان زي ما فاليريو طلع عين منها هيقول لك فرق في الالوان.
طب اللي عند يعني عندنا حاجه لسه حابب
أيوة
اوريك اوريجينال
بس هيجيب لك برضه فرق على الاشارة البرنتر فيها 12 لون
غير لما تشتغل واحده فيها
مش 4 الوان.
طيب اوكي.
فاهم قصدي؟
طب خلينا نجيبها ونجرب ان هو هيعمل لها كاليبريشن، يعني هو هيعمل كاليبريشن على البرنتر نفسها.
تمام
ماشي.
شكرا.
كاميرا بص عند مكتب محمد مجدي.
Yes.
خلاص انا لا تكتب